The so-called glam yoga teacher is in court. The trial of Kaitlin Armstrong starting now, and I mean right now.
You heard the lady, like right meow. Let's get into it.
Glam yoga teacher.
Kaitlin Armstrong, 35, is charged with first-degree murder in the May 11th, 2022 shooting death of Anna Moriah Wilson, who was 25. Armstrong was allegedly furious that her boyfriend, professional cyclist Colin Strickland, had secretly gone out on a date with Wilson. A 43-day manhunt for Armstrong ensued when she skipped town after being questioned and released by police about why her 2012 Jeep Grand Cherokee was caught on surveillance video near the scene of the murder. Police didn't have enough evidence to make an arrest, but Armstrong proceeded to sell her vehicle and hop on a plane. She went from Austin to Houston to New York and eventually landed in Costa Rica. Armstrong was captured in Costa Rica in July of 2022. She had apparently undergone plastic surgery and dyed her hair. She was laying low at a hostel and had been using her sister's passport. Armstrong was extradited to the U.S., where she pleaded not guilty to the murder charge. Bail was set at $3.5 million, and she has remained in custody ever since. This is the trial of Texas versus Kaitlin Marie Armstrong. Welcome to Day 7 of the Kaitlin Armstrong murder trial. Today's trial update is brought to you by the Independent UK and me, J's for Justice. I am your host. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and liking this video if you like what you see. I also have a second channel, and you can find that link in the description below. Let's get into Day 7 of the Kaitlin Armstrong trial. So one of the main things that came out in Day 7 of the Kaitlin Armstrong trial is that the yoga teacher had been following Anna Moriah Wilson's moves on social media before the murder. Detective Daniel Portnoy with the Austin Police Department's Digital Forensic Unit resumed his testimony on Monday morning. Mr. Portnoy told the court he had extracted data from Miss Armstrong, Mr. Strickland, and Wilson's phone at the request of the leading detective in the case, and after several search warrants were approved by the prosecution. The detective said that while analyzing Miss Armstrong's iPhone 13, he had found several images of Wilson stored in the cache. Mr. Portnoy explained that information stored in the cache was not always intentionally stored by the phone user and that it might have been saved automatically. Prosecutors have tried to argue that Miss Armstrong was tracking Wilson's digital footprint on the days leading up to the murder. Portnoy also said that Wilson's phone data showed her phone in use for about 45 essentially consecutive minutes before 9:15 p.m. on May 11th. Portnoy said Armstrong's phone was shut off from 7:30 p.m. to 9:47 p.m. that evening. He also addressed another device that had a SIM card linked to an out-of-state number registered to a K. Armstrong. During cross-examination, the defense asked Portnoy several questions about the reliability of GPS and location data. After lunch, Brandy Stanfield with the Travis County District Attorney's Office took the stand. She also works in digital forensics. The state first displayed various photos of a woman Stanfield identified as Armstrong, with bandages on her nose from June of 2022. U.S. Marshals assisted in arresting Armstrong in June of 2022, the month after the shooting in Costa Rica. Authorities said she had received rhinoplasty and dyed her hair darker. Stanfield also testified about a WhatsApp conversation she said Armstrong had requesting quotes and a schedule for rhinoplasty. The third person to take the stand yesterday was David Lupino, the general manager of the range at Austin. During his testimony, the state displayed receipts from both Armstrong and her sister Christine for rounds of ammunition purchased in January 2022. When Strickland testified closer to the start of the trial, he said he purchased firearms in December of 2021 after a conversation with Armstrong in which she stated she was paranoid about certain things, like riding bikes in the woods alone and a nearby homeless camp. When defense attorneys cross-examined Lupino, they established 28 other people purchased the same type of ammunition Armstrong did on that January day. The next witness was Jill Zahn, who said she met Armstrong through Armstrong's sister, Christine. Zahn said she met Christine because they lived in the same apartment complex. Zahn testified to being very familiar and comfortable with firearms, and Christine sharing with her that Kaitlin had recently purchased a gun. From there, Zahn said, they had a conversation about firearm safety and set up a time for Zahn to help teach the Armstrong sisters about gun safety. She said the three met one day at her apartment for that lesson that was going to the range to practice. The last witness to testify Monday was Stephen Aston, a firearms forensic examiner with the Austin Crime Lab. The state established him as an expert witness. He also examined ballistics in Armstrong's case. He wrapped up Monday by comparing bullets found on the scene to bullets test fired from the same gun. Aston is expected to continue his testimony on Tuesday, November 14th. And that is just a quick update on day 7 of the Kaitlin Armstrong trial. Make sure you have all your notifications on for when I put these out. I'll be putting out another one tomorrow to cover day 8. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and check out my other channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.